Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Today, I want to analyze a few articles from the mass media. I will start with the first one from Yahoo, dated February 24th, 2022, and it's titled If We Don't Deter Russia, Canada is Going to Be Affected Directly. Attacks on Ukraine could threaten security of Canada. Canada wants to play a bigger role on the world stage, it seems. It's in need of attention or something. It's like a young whore who wants the attention of the big guys with big money. That's how it sounds to me. Uh, they want to be taken into consideration and used, if you know what I mean. Well, we have and the next one is Canada. What do you mean you're threatened? What do you mean you? You are somewhere with the polar bears in North America, and that's all you have. Do you have any colonies that I don't know of? Or what do you mean? Do you have a border with Russia over the North Pole? That's all you got, maybe, if you want to push it to that extent. Are they going to invade you? What's going on with you guys? Next article is Yahoo News by Christopher Wilson, February 25th, 2022. Biden to nominate Ketanji Brown Jackson as Supreme Court pick. Now, as I would say, President Biden has decided on Ketanji Brown Jackson as a nominee of the Supreme Court, according to multiple Friday morning reports. If confirmed, she would be the first black woman to serve on a nation's highest court. I feel offended, like in a film Idiocracy. I'm offended. I'm offended that no little people were ever nominated to this position. And I'm also offended that, for instance, no people without a hand were ever nominated. Or people, they are 7 feet tall. I'm very offended. Or no, how should I put foreigner? I don't know, of Romanian nationality? How about that? I am offended. That's discrimination. That's racial profiling. That's whatever profile you want to use it. It's just certain people get now to be promoted. How about the rest of us? Jesus Christ. No, that's not fair. I'm just kidding, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Uh, Biden wants to kick Russia out of SWIFT financial transaction system. That's not gonna happen. But if it happens, it's not gonna last long. I bet. All right, let's see here. Florida and NBC News, February 24th, 2022, by Matt Levites. Levitates. Florida House passes "Don't Say Gay" bill, paving way for DeSantis' signature. So that's gonna prevent people in the first, in a primary, elementary school should not be taught sexual education or something like that. I think I'm against laws that limit certain things, but I think uh, in this case there are some things that children should be protected from, or at least not at this age. Let them make their minds up later if they want to do whatever they're gonna do. But now, when you're 7 years old, all of a sudden you find out about this and that and this, and probably is going to be portrayed as acceptable behavior. Why not? I made a video prior to this regarding the same issue. I'm not going to rediscuss that. Now, from the insider, uh, Kelsey Vlamis, February 24th, 2022. And this person says that White House is outraged over reports that staff at Chernobyl have been taken hostage by Russian forces. Well, I thought the White House should be very outraged for, I don't know, the few hundreds that were killed in the little war over there. No, hostages. What were you supposed to do when you invade a country? Let them be? What if they do something stupid? That's nuclear power over there. Are you crazy? White House. That needs to be put under control. What if during all this thing you got a troop of I don't know 30 mercenaries going over there to that power plant, nuclear power plant, or whatever it is? I don't know if it's still function or whatever it is. What's the problem? Reports that staff at Chernobyl. Okay. I mean, there are certain areas that need to be taken, and put under surveillance and see what's going on. You can't just let it be. Uh, and it says Russian forces took over the Chernobyl nuclear plant in Ukraine. Yeah. What do you want the Poles to send, or the Americans, or the whoever, some mercenaries dropped over there, or the Foreign Legion of France, 20 people over there, and do what? Put a few things over there and boom? Is that what you want? Of course, White House retards. Yeah. Reuters from February 25th, 2022. Turkey says it cannot stop returning Russian warships from accessing Black Sea. We all know that, but they say due to a clause in the international pact that allows vessels to return to their home base, the Turkish foreign minister said on Friday. So yeah, because Ukraine has appealed to Turkey to block Russian warship from passing through the Dardanelles and Bosphorus Straits, which led to the Black Sea after Moscow on Thursday launched a full-blown assault on Ukraine with land, air, and sea. Okay, and even if they do, the Turks do that in their craziness, do you think the Russians say, "Okay, we wait until you allow us to go"? They're going to use some big weapons, and the Turks are going to be crying to the Americans, and what's going to happen? The Americans are going to intervene. Got nuclear bombs, guys. Back off. And you got two. So where are we going to go to? So take your little what? How are you going to stop me? Shooting at my ships in Dardanelles or Bosphorus? Uh, Here is an article from HuffPost, which I don't regularly, not regularly ever, only when I have to use it here. Nick Visor, February 25th, 2022. It says garrison of Ukrainian soldiers killed after refusing Russian demands to surrender. That's the incident on the Black Sea, on that little island called the Snakes Island that was once owned by Romania, taken by the Soviets, given to Ukraine. Romanians said, "Oh, we don't have any demands because we want to adhere to be accepted in NATO. So Ukraine, you can take that." So now the Russians killed those Ukrainians staying on Snakes Island, which is. So I made this video in Romanian today. You don't speak Romanian, get a translator or just ignore it, which you will do. Let's go to the next one. See? The Hill from February 24, 2022. Finland says debate on NATO membership will change after Russian invasion. You must have a very short memory, miss. Is a woman prime minister or something here. You have a short memory. Remember Ukraine? You do that. You do that and see what happens. These guys are just crazy. Just crazy. Well, let them do it. Let them do it. Finland is not currently facing an immediate military threat, but it's also now clear that the debate on NATO membership in Finland will change, Martin said. All right. It's your right, I guess, but actions have consequences. All right. Now, this is very strange here. This article. I read another one too regarding this issue. It's from The Insider from today, February 25th, 2022, and this is the title. Russian gas flows to Europe via Ukraine reportedly jumped nearly 40% on Thursday, underscoring the continent's dependence on Putin owns it, Putin's energy. How come? What about those sanctions? So it makes me think that there's a little agreement behind the scenes between these big dogs, and Ukraine is just a little victim that are gonna be squashed by the Russians. I mean, if it's really about sanctions and really demands and stop the war and so on, and the Russians are upset with the West and they're so bad, I would just turn off the little thing and no gas for you, no soup for you. Hear the same thing, no gas for you. Done. Gazprom, turn it off. Bye bye. Das vidania. No, but they put more. So what's going on here? It says Russian gas exports to Europe via Ukraine has spiked nearly 30% Thursday. Bloomberg report, citing data from Ukraine's grid operator. European natural gas prices soared as much as 62% on the same day. Good job. You have a lot of money, Western Europeans. Ready? Germany this week pulled out of the Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline project with Russia. Natural gas exports flowing from Russia to Europe through Ukraine ramped up on Thursday, jumping by nearly 38% from a day earlier, according to data reported by blah blah blah. Really? Wow. It says Western Europe is heavily reliant on Russian gas supplies, and the increased flow Thursday underscored the continuing dependency. Some 41% of the European Union gas imports came from Russia. 41%. More than twice as much as Norway, the next largest supplier, according to the most recent EU data. So world governments hit Russia with sanctions in response, but the U.S. defended the decision not to include the energy sector in its measures. Man, world governments hit Russia with sanctions in response, but the U.S. defended a decision not to include the energy sector in its measures. What do you mean? We pick and choose now? Are those the bad guys, but we let them slide because we need gas? It's an understanding somewhere. It can't be just like that. Or those guys are not serious. I don't think it's understanding. Uh, it's outrageous. All right, here we got the Pope of the Catholic world. According to Yahoo, by Neem Kavanaugh, February 25th, 2022, Pope Francis breaks diplomatic protocol and visits Russian embassy. From what I read, usually the Pope summons the ambassador of a certain country and tells him or her what to do or whatever. He's upset. Now, the thing is, probably this happened before. Not that the Pope went on an embassy. Probably he summoned other ones that we never heard of because it was okay, like bombing Yugoslavia, invading Iraq, Syria, Libya, and Afghanistan. I didn't hear the Pope summoning the American and the British and all that, telling them, "Hey, wait a second, you kill our brothers Muslims over there and whatever you kill." I didn't hear that happening. And besides, I understand him being, a religious person and the leader of the Catholic Church, to do this, but he should stay out of politics, though. He should stay out of it. Well, whatever, he can do it, but then you can't say you're infallible anymore because you're going to make a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. But this is Pope Francis, who's telling the the Russian Orthodox Church or the Russian Orthodox nations of Ukraine or Orthodox Church. Let's put it this way: Ukraine and Russia. They tell them something. Well, what don't you think about those crusades that you went through the Byzantine Empire and what happened then? Your fellow Christians. Stay smart, strong, look for the truth, be just. Bye.